Hey, it's Drew. I'm 9 months on T, and I am now under 1 month away from top surgery. I found out a couple weeks ago that my health insurance is going to cover top surgery, and pretty much immediately made the date of January 10th in 2011, my top surgery date with Dr. Buckley in Minneapolis. Um, I'm really excited. Sometimes it just hasn't sunk in how much it's going to change the way that I live my life. Everything is going to be the same, except some things are just going to be easier. I had a really awesome moment a couple mornings ago because I laid out my clothes for the day. I was figuring out what I was going to wear, and it just like my binders were on the floor or something, and I didn't see them, and I wasn't worrying about putting them on and being uncomfortable. Just thinking about, oh, hey, I get to put this stuff on, go to work. Like, that sounds boring, but it was great. And I started thinking about my next softball season and not worrying about passing nearly as much, because it was really hard to pass playing softball, especially because I normally wear two binders just day to day. But playing softball, I couldn't do that. It was hurting my back. It was making it hard for me to play. I'd still wear one, but it was really hard for me to pass, especially earlier on tee when my body just hadn't started changing yet. Um, but that's not going to be a problem this season at all. And so I know that I'm going to be so much more comfortable. And uh, just thinking about being able to sit around the house, and sometimes when I'm sitting around, I'll just take my binders off and put my shirts back on if I'm really feeling comfortable where I'm sitting and what I'm doing, or if I'm really uncomfortable in my binders. Winter is giving me dry skin, and I don't need to tell other trans guys how uncomfortable binders can be, but I hurt my back shoveling snow, and part of what's hurt is between my shoulder blades, where a lot of the tension is in the binders that I wear, and it's not gonna get better very quickly. I know that, and so just trying to take it easy a little bit, but at the same time, that's just the way it is for now, for the next 25 days. I've been lining up things for surgery, making sure that things like having people that can help me clear out the drains will be around to help. I am having double incision surgery, so basically doesn't really mean much other than that I know that I will have a couple weeks of recovery. Specifically, I probably won't be at work for about 2 weeks, just as far as teaching goes. I've got subs lining up right now, so I was thinking a little bit today about all the times that I felt like giving up or completely running away from my gender and body issues. When I was younger, as even when I was like 14, so basically once my chest really started developing as a female, I started having these awful, morbid, like completely terrible fantasies that a terrible, terrible thing would happen, and I would end up in a coma in the hospital and wake up sometime later, and the damage done to my body by this horrible incident was so great that they had to change my chest to save me. And and part of that was, okay, now you have a male chest, you have to live as a guy. That never fazed me, but it was something that had to happen to save my life, and that was the only way that I saw myself getting a masculine chest for years. I mean, even once I started to find out more about transgendered people and the options that are out there, I mean, obviously, my health insurance is covering the surgery. It's not a really obscure thing, but to me, to save my life, I had to get a male chest. And it it kind of turns out to be true. I was functional living as a female. I was really, really uncomfortable, and I don't want to say unhappy because I was content. I found joy in other things in life. But to know that I'm saving my life, I'm saving the life that I want to have by having this surgery, is great because I really do want to be able to live to the fullest and really enjoy this life that I see myself having. I don't expect to pop out of surgery and, I don't know, have any kind of ideal body. My expectation is to have a flat chest and not have to bind anymore, to feel comfortable. I feel comfortable when I'm binding, minus the physical discomforts of being bound. Obviously that changes if I'm playing sports or doing other things, but that's my expectation for this, and I'm really looking forward to it, and knowing that it's going to be taken care of, and it's not going to make me so broke that I can't eat, or just that it has a definite timeline at this point is really important to me. So yeah, I'm 9 months on T now, and I'm just under a month away from top surgery, so I will probably make my next video before I have surgery, but maybe split it or something. But, I guess I'll talk to you guys later.